Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Just right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Just right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Just right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Just right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Just right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Just right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal.
tuning in. Welcome to Mount Hope High School in Bristol, Rhode Island. It is another edition of girls soccer action on Fans Only Sports Network. It is the Mount Hope Huskies against the East Providence Townies on a chilly and wet night here in Bristol, and we'll try to hope that you're as warm and dry. We are certainly not here. Maybe in the press box, but for the players out there, this is a wet game. It's going to be the 99 of Emily Moran between the pipes for Mount Hope. Chloe Ayacabone will go on the opposite side for East Providence. And the Huskies coming off a thriller the other night as they tied the Pilgrim Patriots 4-4 in a game that was seesaw in action. It's going to be East Providence with the ball to start.
Come on, Huskies, let's go!
As the Mount Hope players are having a extra long huddle and push us back a little bit in time. So finally get things started. A conversation between the officials, not entirely sure what that's all related to. Now we'll finally get underway. As the rain comes down here in Bristol and we're underway, thanks so much for tuning in on Fans Only Sports Network. We're on High School Sports on Fans Only Sports Network is brought to you by Joseph Lamy, 696 Reservoir Avenue in Cranston, Rhode Island. Joseph Lamy, attorney at law. Visit josephlamy.com for more information. By Perino Team, visit perinoproperties.com for more information, and you can learn about how to get $500 credit to buying or selling your new home. And by RR Elite Recruits, with access to 3,000 schools and 80,000 coaches across 30 NCAA sports. For athletes looking to play at the next level, be seen by being a part of the nation's #1 recruiting service. Join RREliteRecruits.com today. Far side of the field for the Townies to move that one up, and it goes just off the edge. And will be a Mount Hope throw-in. And quickly on frame, an opportunity from the outside. And Tercero is going to try to turn one back, and they're going to say corner kick as it did get deflected. So bang, bang right away. 2 shots from the Huskies. One from Tercero and one from Thea Jackson. And I'll set Tercero up for the first corner of the day. Good ball in. Looking for a streaking Rosino looping shot. That came from distance off the 17 of Grace Greenslade. So 6 for the Townies keeper. Cannot get that one. It goes about maybe 20 yards before it goes out of play. So Huskies set up in good position. Throw in for Maida. Checks down the line for Tercero. For Rosino in the center. Rosino turns that one on frame for Jackson, and it gets headed away. And they're going to call Jackson for offside. So it'll be Townies' ball. Catherine Almeida to kick. It's right back from Maida. Sent back in. The 17 of Greenslade Rosino in the center as she battles one-on-one against Michaela Lopes. Off of Rosino on the outside for the speedy Resendez. Resendez gets to it across the byline, comes in for Jackson, and that one may have been pushed away by the keeper. It was, and it's going to be another corner. So they'll send Greenslade out to the corner, far side. Good boot in by Greenslade. Lands right in the mixer. Resendez had an opportunity on it, and it goes off of a Mount Hope player and out of play for a 6, and may have been last touched by Jackson. Cleared before it went off of Resendez by Cavone. Errant throw will go right back to the Huskies. Just a couple of minutes gone by here in this first. Jackson. As he turns one for Diaz. Dispossessed for a moment. Came back for Drawbridge to tap it forward. Resendez down on the sideline. It will get pushed out of play. And a throw-in coming for the Huskies down deep. For Resendez at the byline, pushed out. And another corner will come. So Greenslade came off of the head of Jackson in the middle for Greenslade to reinsert Jackson on the back doorstep, and it gets poked away by a Townies defender back to their keeper. Good clearance ball back to center. As the Townies try to push forward offensively, the defense on the far side, mostly Butterworth, able to push that one out of play. For the aptly mentioned Madison Butterworth. She takes the throw in. Jackson has a chance to split. Jackson through defenders. She's got Tercero with her. She'll hold up and then takes the shot. Bar down almost. Oh, it hit the crossbar and came right in front of the line. Jackson's going to want that back. Oh, man. Tercero. Back to the center. Drawbridge has it. She can tap that one across for Butterworth. Sends it up a little bit past Resendez, who is streaking over. Another errant throw from EP. Goes the ball back to the Huskies. For Diaz. Gets past Rosino, picked up by Tercero. Tercero on a run. Tercero shoots, and it's tapped away by the keeper. And if this field was dry, that ball goes a little bit faster and would have been in. Wet field today with the rain. Gonna have to put a little extra mustard on it to be able to get these shots in. So Tercero from the corner, fourth corner already for the Huskies. Good ball into the mix. That one gets taken down And will be pushed away by the defense. Green Slate on the back side. We'll tap that one across. It'll be scooped up. EP player down for a moment. And she gets back up. Taken off of the play. Green Slate, as she came all the way back defensively, dispossessed EP. Actually got it to deflect off of the 23 of Lima. Apologies there. Sorting out a little bit of a audio difficulty. Think that we've got that straight. Always love when you're playing with the weather. Trying to keep ourselves and our equipment dry as best as we can. For Maida. There's that one in down the line. We'll pop back out. And another throw in for Maida. She'll check that one back for Sarah Gale. Good ball up front for Resendez. Finished. Perfect ball from Abby Rosino to Hannah Resendez as she finishes that one, and it's 1-0 Huskies.
Malho goal scored by number 23, Hannah Resendez.
So 10 minutes gone by, or just about, in this game, and already Huskies got one on the board. Resendez from Rosino for 1-0. Possession play in the center. Rosino. Slots one for Tercero. Caitlin Tercero off to the races. Tercero for 2-0. Oh, and it slots just to the right of the post. She needed to turn her right shoulder in a little bit more, and she would have had that thing pinned. This one goes right back through the center as the rain starts to pick up a little bit more. And Diaz ping-pongs it off of a couple of Townies players out of play. Two games in action today on Fans Only Sports Network. Cranston East boys soccer in action against Shea. That one's all the way up and over top as it came from distance from Resendez, looking for her second of the game. For EP. Peeled off by Resendez. Resendez slots that one for Jackson. Jackson, a little heel flick as she was looking for Rosino. Back to Diaz. Out of play. Huskies throw. Deep in the corner for Resendes again. Resendes pulls that one through against two EP defenders. Ball popped all the way back. Rosino turning it at center. Rosino makes a little juke step to the right side, and she'll get bottled up. Comes back across. Tercero shot score! (2-0) as Tercero finally pots one.
Huskies goal scored by number 6, Caitlin Tercero.
As the rain really begins to fall here in Bristol. And 2-0 Huskies. Cross Resendes and out of play. And substitutions for East Providence. Sent back in for Greenslade. Drawbridge. Looking to send that one back. Rosino is going to intercept that one. Slots forward for Resendes. Resendes onside with space. She's got Tercero with her. Pops that one over. No, the goaltender comes out to get it. Jackson on the back doorstep. Goal! For 3-0 for Thea Jackson.
Mount Hope goal scored by number 20, Thea Jackson.
Yeah, that's a day. Have yourself a day. For 3-0 as we sit with 25 and change to play here in the first. And the rain really starting to come down now. And that'll change the complexion of this game, especially on a grass pitch. As Drawbridge sees that ball slow down right in front of her. Back for Moran. Moran will just clear that one craftfully out for Diaz. And Drawbridge was looking for Butterworth, and that went out of play. Substitutions for EP. The wind is also a factor as well. It's picked up considerably and blowing actually out of the field. Usually we see it blowing in towards. It's blowing away from the field this time. I was looking for it was Tercero, and she had that one tapped away from her. The opposite six of Ava Williams. Maida throws one in for Drawbridge on the back line. Rosino centers for Tercero, an onside ball. Tercero can go again with Jackson and Resendes. Tercero will step across herself, get pushed. Ball will get pushed out of play, and another corner for the Huskies. That'll be their sixth already on the half. Right in front of the corner shot. Thank you. Everybody trying to hide underneath the awnings to keep dry, or at least as much of the awning as there can be to keep dry. This one's going to go back to midfield for Maida. Back for Sarah Gale. Cross forward. Jackson on a bit of a run. Holds up, fires, and save. Nothing wrong there. Jackson had to make sure she was fully planted before she took that kick. As you can start to see a bit of a shine to the field from the water that's going to begin to pool up on top of it. Tercero will hold. She would have been offsides had she gone. Jackson will chase, and it will be pushed out of play by the 9 of LaRoche. And so a deep throw for the Huskies. So Maida, check down throw. Opportunity for Rosino, yes! Abby. Mount Hope goal, score by number 19, Abigail Rosino. 4-0 Huskies. Still halfway left to go in this burst. Running clock rule, let's go. Running clock rule. We're not there yet, but. Start by EP after Rosino's goal is number 4. Just halfway through this first. This one will scoot back. Moran will pick that up. Good boot to midfield by Moran. Butterworth. Resendez came back to get that and help her out. For Drawbridge, back for Resendez, and they're going to say out of play. Scooted just across the touchline before Resendez was able to grab that. Rosino. Forward for Jackson. Jackson will switch that across for Tercero. That is an onside ball. Tercero can go to get it. Jackson's going to need to come up and help her out. Rosino's up there, and it will be dispossessed and pushed out of play, so a long throw. As they're going to bring in subs for the Huskies. Throw in by Maida. By Redmond. As she entered the game along with Emma Serps. And Redmond, the last 2 times that we've been here, has had highlight reel moments. A goal and then a almost repeat of the goal in the following game that got blocked away but then turned right onto the foot of another Huskies player, and that was Anna Resendez who stuck that one home. In the year of all things stats, the Mount Hope Huskies are 2-0 on Fans Only Sports Network games. Can they make it 3 tonight? A 4-0 lead 20 minutes in bodes well. against a team that is still searching for its first win of the season. Blocked down on the back line. Well saved by Gale. Did not even get through to Moran. Diaz has to hold up. She does for Redmond. Redmond will take this one down to the byline. Redmond sends one across, and it will be corralled by Iacabone. She will just go ahead to throw that one out. And this one will end up just before the touchline and now out of play. And a throw in for the Huskies. Another substitution coming for the Huskies. Diaz will go to the bench. It looks to be the 10 of Kaylee Patty. As Maida's throw hit Haley Mortega. Shot, score, Rosino. Huskies goal number 19, Abigail Rosino. Five. Nothing. 18 to go. And the bench moving for EP. And I'm sure we're going to see most of the bench start to get up for Mount Hope. No, she's not. No, 4 was the one who fell down.
Oh, okay. She said something to me.
Referee having a chat with Ava Williams. Patty in the center for Gale. Greenslade releases Redmond down the line. And it stayed in. Redmond got called for offside.
Just a little bit. She does that a lot.
The boot and maybe the toe of Redmond's boot just across the line.
She is quick. She's funny.
We will double check this one at the half. I believe you have to reach 10 to get to running clock. We're halfway to 10. I know it is 10 in lacrosse. We'll see what the soccer rule is. With the rain and the wind to it as well, we would certainly all appreciate a running clock. Moran will just go ahead and kick that one away. Comes all the way forward to the center for Rosino. Rosino on 2 goals tonight. 2 of the 5. Tercero, Jackson Resendez. Butterworth through the center, slotted ball. Resendez will come across. That one will get kicked out of the byline, and that's going to be a corner. 6th of the first half. And they will make more substitutions as to the bench goes Resendez and the 17 of Greenslade. And in all likelihoods, potentially their nights could be done as Greenslade goes right for her sweatshirt. May see them briefly in the second half. Good kick. Backhanded flick opportunity. That one. And a handball in the box is called against Mount Hope. Okay. Redmond will trot away. So too will Jackson. Rosino sent that one across for Diaz, then for Patty. We'll get through the backline defense. Easy for Moran. And she'll pick that on. 14 left to go. Deflection from Rosino. A whistle and an offside called on EP. Bouncing forward. Scooted away from Jackson for a moment before it's kicked out of bounds by LaRoche. And a EP throw in. Diaz will send that all the way down the line in 6. Butterworth for Gale. Came back through, past Rosino. Redmond will take that one away. It's Amanda Lopes in the 16. And Jackson's going to get called for offside. She didn't exactly like the call, but she'll have to take it. Comes all the way back. After the kick by Almeida, Icabone, Rosino, forward, and offside is called on the opposite side of the field, and that's against the 6. The rain is bothering me. I can't even see, but it looks like it might possibly be the 16 of Kaylee Ascoli. And it is. And now they're going to switch everybody on the field. And that'll take out the remainder of the starters. So in that switch, pulled out any starters that were still on the pitch, replaced them with the starters who were taken off the pitch. So they're just going to flip lines. But that front line now Resendez in the center. Usually see her on a wing side. Asoli. And that one is going to go all the way to the corner. It's going to stay in. And an opportunity on the cross. Diaz in the center. Tercero back in, playing in a sort of central attack position. This is not exactly on that front line with Resendez, but a little bit further back, and looks like they're just going to go with a 3-2. No need to push the envelope. Maida will get that one through. Resendez slots over for Tercero. Crossing opportunity from the 14 of Carson Medeiros. And Medeiros has that one go a little bit wide. If you can see the rain coming across on your broadcast screen, the wind blowing right to left, and it's blowing the rain as well too, and you can kind of see it through the stadium light there. We'll be back here on Friday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Mount Hope boys soccer team against South Kingstown. You can catch that game right here on Fans Only Sports Network. Resendez splits the wickets of the defenders, and Hannah Resendez is off to the races. Shot and a save, as she just took a one touch on it. She might have been told by the coaches not to full shoot because you don't want to run up the score.
Oh, that's true.
They can actually get playoff points taken away if they do go too high on a team like this.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a weird thing, but yeah, when you have a team that's winless, and if you score above a certain number of goals, they take away playoff ranking points.
Because I've been telling Hannah for a couple of years, take the ball in yourself. Don't shoot it from a distance. Because the goalie sees it coming and has time to set up. So she did it the other night. And after the game.
6 and change left to go here in the first half, and 5-0 Huskies lead. Rosina with 2, and then Resendez, Tercero, and Jackson have all added to the mix on a very rainy night from Bristol, Rhode Island.
I just worry about just slipping and sliding unnecessarily getting.
That one hits off of Medeiros. Came ping-ponging back through EP defenders just a little wide of Medeiros again. And then sent all the way back into the Mount Hope bench. Emma Serps will get the throw in. Will be just carried across, back pass to Moran. From the 18 of Sarah Gale. And without effectively taking their foot off the gas pedal, you can essentially see that the Huskies have taken their foot off the gas pedal a little bit. Sarah Gale could have gone completely forward with that ball and instead Goes back to Moran. Rhode Island High School Soccer on Panzoli Sports Network is brought to you by the Perino team and Pivo Realty. Visit perinoproperties.com for more information. And mention Panzoli Sports Network, you can get a $500 credit to buying or selling your new home. By Joseph Lammy, attorney at law, 696 Reservoir Avenue in Cranston, Rhode Island. Visit josephlammy.com for more information. And by our elite recruits with access to 3,000 schools and 80,000 coaches across 30 NCAA sports. For athletes looking to play at the next level, be seen by being a part of the nation's #1 recruiting service. Join RREliteRecruits.com today. EP with an opportunity, and that one is over the back side of the net. Now I'll shake the Mount Hope defense for a second. As Moran will kick this one up. Switch field the other way. Medeiros. And she got that one from Ascoli. Diaz. Trying to send Carson Medeiros. Medeiros is going to get Resendez as help in the middle. And it will be pushed all the way down to the byline and can be scooped as it died on this now very soggy surface. Three and change left to go. I think many of these players will be content to potentially campaign for a short halftime and just get the proceedings underway. Tercero, and Resendez will just go ahead and end her run. Offside was called. Long kick. Drawbridge. Tap that one over. Turning ball by Serps. Back from midfield. Resendez will pick that one up. Resendez will go ahead with her run this time. In possession of the ball. Resendez turns. And it will just sit. Tercero. Medeiros. And again, Mount Hope's caught for offside. They are fast. EP is not that fast, and it's just forcing the Huskies off of their game. Inside of the final 2 to go in this half. Pop ball came down in front of Greenslade for Maida. Back to Diaz. Diaz will send that one on distance. Medeiros will chase it. EP goaltender come way out, and I don't even know if she actually was still in the box. She was way, way, way out. Is on the very, very end line of that box. Slots one forward, and offside called once again. About 30 seconds left to go here in this first half. And that'll actually be the first half. They'll call it with the Huskies up 5-0 over the East Providence Townies. We'll take the halftime break. You're watching Rhode Island High School girls soccer on Fans Only Sports Network.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Goes right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Goes right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Goes right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Goes right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5.
5-0 after 1 between the Mount Hope Huskies and the East Providence Townies. Double dose of goals from Abby Rosino. Hannah Resendez, Taya Jackson, Caitlin Tercero, one apiece. So we'll put 40 minutes on the clock and play second half action in pouring rain, and we mean pouring. You take a look at the stadium light there, you can see how far it's coming down. And the Huskies start the ball for Rosino, who needs to be extremely careful with this field condition in the second half. Handball not called. It's just going to go out of bounds anyway, and an EP player taking a little extra effort on the sideline and got barreled into her bench by her own slippage on the turf. Pace of this game will slow down considerably as the field begins to slow down. For Rosino. Back for Greenslade. Pokes that one through. And the goaltender will come out to slide. Rosino will go over top of the goaltender, and the amount of water that kicked up immediately after that, too. EP through the center. Will bounce away from Maida, out of play. So a throw in from Maida from the opposite side. For the 20th, Thea Jackson, who lost her boot in the process, meaning she's going to now have a wet sock. Aside from being pouring wet, now you have your shoe pop off on you. Greenslade tapped in the back corner and out of play. Maida throws this one forward for Tercero. Rosino in the center. We're going to apologize if we miscall any plays, as visibility to the far side of the field has gotten a little tricky for us to be able to see numbers. That one's going to be pushed out of play. An EP corner has been called as it went off what we appear to be the 16 of Kaylee Ascoli. And a corner for EP, their first of the game. Will curl away. Resendez. And that one will get pushed back in, and Moran will easily scoop that one up. In the center for Tercero. Slots that through for Jackson. Shot. Save made. Stumbling over to it is the keeper, as Resendez was tracking inward. Maida will dispossess the EP player that may have been the 6 of Ava Williams. Rosino for Jackson. Jackson will come across. Will be tapped back up. Resendez score. Huskies goal number 23.
I can do it.
Oh, you take the speakers down. Thanks.
Hey, I had somebody help me take it down.
Do it when you can, right? When we really get turned in the reins.
Hannah Resendez picks up her second of the game. 6th of the night for the Huskies. So Rosino and Resendez 2, Jackson and Tercero 1. Resendez tried to ping that one forward for Rosino. As she'll turn now. Sets that one as Jackson holds her run. They had Jackson to pick up her second of the game. Yeah, number 7. So Jackson will pick up her second of the game. And it's 7-0.
Warming up a goalkeeper over there, I see.
And just 5.5 minutes into this second half, and the bench will empty. And likely is also that we're going to see Adriana Botello to come in for Sarah Moran. Huh? Oh, did I say Sarah Moran? Or Emily Moran. My apologies. I'm thinking of someone who I watched play soccer in high school. Down in the corner. Worked around across as they were looking once again. Redmond on the far side. They've got Medeiros in the center now, along with the 16 of Scully. Greenslade. Greenslade for 8! Grace Greenslade picks up a goal. And they're going to go ahead and pull Emily Moran for Adriana Botello. And now they're going to switch just about everybody on the Mount Hope side. Nothing Huskies. And it's been double doses of goals. Rosina, Resendez, Jackson, 2. And Tercero and Greenslade. Tercero trying to look forward for Carson Medeiros. That one will be kicked wide. Wouldn't want to go searching for that one tonight. And more substitutions abound.
The woodchucks that are in great abundance over there must be saying, what are these things that are coming at us?
Medeiros had that bounce off of her back in the center. And will be kicked out of the Mount Hope bench. It's going to be Huskies' ball still. Not even 10 gone by here in the second half. We've added 3 goals to the tally. That one will stay inside of the fence line this time. Back over top of the Meadow bench with a little bit of a yelp from the players. Sent down into the EP zone. We'll be back here on Friday. Boys soccer takes on South Kingstown. You can catch that game right here on Fans Only Sports Network. 4:30 kickoff time. On a packed Friday for Fans Only Sports Network. Sliding out to get it and taking out one of her own players in the process was the EP goaltender, Chloe Aikmon, and it hit the hand of the other EP player, and it's put right on the 18. Literally, that ball is a shade off of the 18. Look at where that ball is sitting. It is a shade off the 18 for Tercero. Shot. Saved! Great shot by Tercero. And Aikmon got the save. EP trying to get it advanced. Sending one for the corner alley. Will be crossed and cleared. A little out of danger before it's going to come back in, but Tello is going to scoop that one up for a save. And a good boot from Botello. Tercero will turn. She was looking for the 4, Giselle Nunes. Over top, trying to release Redmond. EP got in front of that one. We'll kick it back. The youth in net for Mount Hope. Emily Moran, a sophomore. Adriana Botello, a freshman. They do have a third keeper in Lula Silva, who's also a sophomore. Silva scratched from the roster today. Out of play. EP is going to make substitutions. So too will Mount Hope. And a throw in on the far side. Serps pushes that one out of play. .26 left to go in regulation. No doubt on the finality of this one. 5 in the first from the Huskies, 3 here in the first 10 minutes of the second half.
And the fans seem to be leaving now.
For 8-0.
He's pro, man. You can score 8 goals in 26 minutes.
Giselle Nunes. Well, that one's sent down the alley for Asuli. Was it? Sorry, it's Carson Medeiros. Visibility becoming fun to play with. Tercero for Medeiros. For Ascoli. Kaylee Patty sends that one on a good through ball. They're going to call offside.
Bad call. Didn't look like offside.
We're seeing it from a different angle than you. I think it was close, but I don't think it was offside.
So Kaylee Ascoli called offside. That ball pops up off of the 24 of Lydia Fernandez for Giselle Nunes for a second. Comes through ball. Tercero can get that one if she wants to. It'll come all the way on a back pass to the goaltender for Nunes. Nunes. Ascoli. Off of the 16 in white and red. Amanda Lopes. And they're going to go ahead and switch the goaltender for EP as well.
That must be the mother.
Throw in from Bridget Williams. Back for EP. Williams got up on that one. Bridget Williams again, this time able to control it a little bit more. Serps. This one's taken away, hard shot, and it will come up on the body of Botello, and she'll make the save. Slippery ball to deal with, hard conditions for a freshman. Still getting used to this field. She played it well. We still have not hit the halfway point of this half. Curling shot just wide from Redmond. Like 6 to come for the Townies. As Redmond approaches right on the EP defender, trying to progress the ball from the backfield. For Redmond. Tapped down and now carried forward. Blocked was Butterworth as she was trying to get through. Tercero slots for Butterworth. Madison Butterworth slots one, scores. Number 9 on the night, and Maddie Butterworth picks up a goal.
She usually plays defense. She's playing offense right now.
That's what you do in a game like this. That's how you had Greenslade scored. So So 2 defenders picking up goals on the night as Butterworth joins Grace Greenslade. And 9 goals from 6 different goal scorers. Patty carries this one forward. Mercalius goalie for Bridget Williams, and she's taken down. And it's actually a Mount Hope throw as Williams tries to knock any wet grass and water off of her uniform and try to grip the ball. Short little check down for Nunes. Williams can't hold it. As we finally will reach the halfway point. That one's going to go down out of play. It will be a 6 for the Huskies. Nunes. Tercero. Outside for Redmond. Him sliding back. Butterworth will tap that to Redmond out on the side. Box contain pass back plays for Mount Hope. They'll advance only if they need to. As that'll just get shepherded out of play by Emma Serps. Big kick from EP, trying to bring that one down inside Serps right along the baseline. Serps will go ahead and clear this one. Scoots past a couple of EP players. Butterworth will run to Shepard. Mount switching. Tercero trying to slot that one across. Williams. And that's actually out off of EP for a 6. Back through the Mount defense. Butterworth will turn that one to the outside. Pass back play for a clear. Again for Butterworth. Switch field to Tercero in the middle. She tried to push that on the outside for Ascoli. We'll scoot through. And they'll switch that to Williams. Williams will go ahead and turn the alley. Nunes off of an EP player and out of play. And they're going to call a kick for Mount Hope. A dangerous play from the EP player with high boot. Tercero slots one forward. Looking to release Butterworth. Made her turn a little too late. Finally crossed the halfway point in this half. Huskies have added 4 to their tally, led 5-0 at the half. Hard shot that deflected off of Nunes and goes out of bounds for a deep EP throw. Tercero. Long distance shot wide. Catherine Almeida taking a long shot. Some of the Mount Hope parents, a little bit of consternation. They want to see the Huskies continue to play forward. Clearance ball. We'll go down the right side of the Mount Hope bench out of play. And a Townies throw. We'll be back here Friday night, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Mount Hope Huskies boys team will be in action against South Kingstown. You can catch that game right here on Fans Only Sports Network. Rhode Island High School Soccer on Fans Only Sports Network is brought to you by Paiva Realty, the Perino team. Visit PerinoProperties.com for more information. You can learn how to get a $500 discount on buying or selling a home. By Joseph Lamy, attorney at law, 696 Reservoir Avenue in Cranston, Rhode Island. Visit josephlamy.com for more information. And by RR Elite Recruits with access to 3,000 schools and 80,000 coaches across 38 NCAA sports. For athletes looking to play at the next level, be seen by being a part of RREliteRecruits.com today. Still playing in the backfield progressively is Mount Hope. Now with a bit of speed, they're going to try to carry this one out, trying to go on an overlap run. Looking for the 16 of Ascoli, Butterworth on the far side. Tercero just steps in front of the EP player. Ball goes through. Past Redmond. Now Redmond tracks back and taps it off. They're going to get burned if they're not careful. They've taken their foot off the gas way too much. The Huskies throw. Far side, slotting one for Tercero. Sorry, for Butterworth, as Tercero was a little later on her run. And it's kicked back by EP out of play. Two from Abby Rosino, two from Hannah Resendez, two from Thea Jackson. makes 6. 7, 8, 9 comes from the defense. Greenslade, Butterworth. And then one in the midfield from Tercero. That one taps off Butterworth. Far side of the field is the 11 of Miley Boucher. Tercero still with the ball. Gets tripped in the box. No call from the officials. They're going to let that one go, I think, given the score line. A penalty shot call there, I think, would have just been overkill. Ten and change left to go. Across the back line. Williams. Turn that one up. Center for Serps. Offside. East Providence. Something we haven't said too many times this evening. Long boot. Hit Tercero for a moment. Comes all the way back by EP, and then immediately a dispossession from Redmond out of play. And a whistle and the ball to Mount Hope. And the referee says that's it. So the referee has gone ahead and called it with 8 and change left to go. And it's 9-0 final for the Huskies. That'll do it for us here on Fans Only Sports Network. We thank you so much for tuning in. For all of us here at Fans Only Sports Network, I'm Matt Gillis. Have a great night.